see in these practices in college, we never taught because they kept it hidden. Long years time now, it's all everything is, as I mentioned, digital is going to be taking over, the AI is taking over. In front of your eyes, a lot of people are blinded. My passion is all about helping other people to understand there is always possibility. When I was in online, I always want to make that $50 in online. Can I make that happen? I gave you. $100? Yes. 500? Yes. 1,000? Yes. 5? Yes. You can make it any amount, long as you have the skills. It's all about learning the skill set. You can do it while you're doing your part-time or whatever. That's the way I give myself as well. And loyalty program has 3 categories, which is you can gift them, purchase them, redeem them. Also, we have an amazing bonus implementation plan as well. So how you're going to be part is we have these membership tiers. You can start minimum $50. We as Frank has, for example, we have from starting from $50, roughly around $85, up to 10,000. So you can start all these packages. You can buy this membership. For example, there is no monthly fee. There is no registration fee. You can buy as many as you like. You can buy 1,000, 5,000. So whenever you guys are buying this membership, what's going to happen is the company. This is very important. I never heard this. This is my first time when I saw it. I was blown away. Membership lasts for 60 weeks. That means you have time frame for 14 months. You can get this knowledge. Not only that, the company going to pay you loyalty points. The loyalty points is incredible. Which is the mastery include what we're going to have is in the business development, leadership, forex, blockchain, and wealth management. For me, to be honest, the most important part is the leadership, and the wealth management is very important, and also I'm very focused on forex and blockchain as well. Business development, a system we have it, how we are going about it, and leadership is actually we are creating leaders all over Sydney, all over the world. So what this company is doing is actually they're making leaders. Like for example, I'm speaking in front of all of you guys. Probably for first time it will be much harder. But once you learn the skill set, you will be able to deliver. So all the skill set, everyone is getting this knowledge and to produce because we want in this company leaders. And forex market. Anyone in forex market? Do you know anyone forex? No one doing forex market? You got 3, 4. Awesome. So guys, forex market is $6.6 trillion industry. It's 5.5 days, and once you learn the skill set forex trading, it's say for example you go to work 9 to 5. That's the salary wages. How much you think average people are making a day, roughly? 250, 300, right? Once you learn this forex, you can make it in 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Not only 350, even you can make more as well. So all about getting that knowledge in forex market. And blockchain. So blockchain is peer-to-peer. I know infrastructure is almost made in Australia, 3-4 years. But not only Australia, there are a lot of European countries. Some of the countries already implemented for blockchain because they see this future. That means peer-to-peer. No one, there's no middleman. You want a middleman when you're banking, guys? No, you want one percentage here. Similar like that, when you go to the bank or financial institute, if I say, you go and say you're going to send $50,000 to a friend or a business project that you have to send all this document. It'll probably take 1 week, they will ask all these questions. But in blockchain, you can send it in 5 to 4 minutes. Any amount, it doesn't matter, 50,000, 100,000, even 1 million transaction can be happen. It's all peer-to-peer because that's our future. We don't want the middleman to bank it, And wealth management. When you have money, then you should guys have a knowledge how to manage. So Hollywood stars are there, they actually run off their money because they are not actually managing their wealth. So we will have one person in our team who will be in part of our team to help you guys to understand how he can implement when you have the wealth. So you guys excited about this? Yes. Awesome. Everything is there. Now, there are the rewards. For example, if you bought 1,000 with membership, you got percentage around 3% every week, which is 2.5, 60 weeks. If you put it, you get 1,500. So 1 points, you pay in US dollars $1, right? Loyalty points are financial instrument and internal reward program are issued entirely and company jurisdiction. Example for 3,000 illustrative purpose only. So if you look at a 1,000 membership package, if you bought it 60 weeks example, 25 first week, up to 30 weeks, roughly around 7 months or 1 week, you get 1,000 points back. That means $1,000 back. So you get double the amount, which is 2,000 points. You get 3,500 points, which is up to 60 weeks, 14 months. You know, as you know, months and years just passed. Almost January is ending, February is starting. Probably people are thinking that 2030 is coming, they'll lose something. Part of the when you turn around, almost gone. So taking timing is very important and crucial. I'm going to share with you a story. This gentleman, I met him a few months, probably last year, and particularly this project was there. He joined roughly around January first week or end of December he joined. Same time, he was also looking for a business opportunity to open. He almost spent around 400,000 buying this project as well, right? And while he is doing the both, he see where this platform going, he was blown away. Right? He was blown away because he didn't have that information a little bit earlier not to go with that, but be part of this. But that's what's all about life. You have to take that decision because you have to be open to see where our whole world is going on. If you don't take action now, not tomorrow. Everything's happened today because tomorrow I don't know. The reason I'm here presenting 2 years ago, I had a heart attack and I was nearly dying. I was in the ambulance. I asked God 2 things. I said, there are 2 accomplishments to make it happen, and I want to inspire the people as well at the same time, and I have my goals. So I was lucky I'm here today because it's all about tomorrow we don't know. For me, it's all about today. So thanks very much. You guys have been here, some have been invited, but inspire and take this, absorb all the information what I'm giving because after a few months, what's going to happen around the globe, it will be something amazing. So Validus is a roadmap. It is all about having a focus where our life's going to be, you know what I mean? So timing of Validus roadmap, 2021 pre-launch, alpha test, expansion of 5 continents, 20,000 members join, and global headquarters in Dubai. And meantime, they are actually making 4 times bigger than that. A new place is coming up very soon. And first diamond retreat, the boys already enjoyed in Maldives last year, and we got almost 300,000 members, 200 million sales, expansion, leadership team is expanding. We also have a VIP of Oceana. Yeah, and we also have the first time international events, metaverse integration, expansion, new mastery, Cromwell Club, Jeremy Harvey's going to be part of, he's helping us for the management of wealth, and high momentum, 1 million members, 1 million in sales revenue. You almost sit around roughly 400,000. I think end of this year, definitely we're going to make that 1 million member, and this will be a great achievement. I just want to call upon some testimonial, and if you guys, Sapphires, can get up for a minute, please. Sapphires in the room. 1, 2. If you can give us a short testimony, please.
Hi everyone. Good evening. My name is Rajan Akshari. I started this business like 2 months back, and it did start like I was very skeptic. So I started with this small membership, right? And I tested the system for a few weeks, and like I saw like few watches coming in my account in my Validus portal that you guys gonna have once you start the journey with Validus. Then I saw the rewards is coming every single Tuesday, every single week, and then like I started believing it. And at the same time, I went to Sydney because one of the co-founder was there, like for an event, big event was there. So I flew over Sydney and I saw the actual vision of the company, like how sustainable is the company, right? And I came back to Melbourne and I believed in the system, right? So I started with metrics and till then life is going so good and I started sharing this opportunity with few people and here I am, like I'm surprised.
Well done.
Yeah, come this.
Coming from? Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Hi everyone. Well, I start with my friend Ismail and Lani. At the beginning, yes, I didn't believe it was too good to be true, huh? But then I decided to give it a go. And yeah, I just decided to go with the matrix as well.
Wow.
And yeah,
Well done.
and I see it's the best secret, huh? I didn't believe it.
Thank
So
you.
I'm very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have our fresh Ruby here, Brother Ghazan, if you can come forward.
Yes, well done. Tell them what's Ruby is.
Yeah, Ruby is left and right, we got 80,000 in business volume, or total volume is 160,000. No problem.
My name is Ghazan Khan. I was born in Singapore. Background is Indian, and then we became Pakistan. I was a police officer, served United Nations in Africa. I had a lot of background behind me, travel agency. Over here, I run my own cleaning business. I have my travel agency, and I'm a property consultant. And when I found Validus, which the owner is a friend for 8 years, he came to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning. We spent some time, we went through some projects. There were some scams, some mistakes, and some incident that happened. However, our relationship grew. So when he started Validus, he called us last year. He said, I'm going to start a new project. And I said, no question asked. I came in with $8,000. The biggest regret is when we matured last month, early this month we matured, I supposed to get back more than if I invested more. Because 8,000, that time was only 300%, so I had 24,000. That was good. Alhamdulillah. So that means they are very honest. And since this year, I was a bit sleepy and did not do anything because we have no confidence of what happens in the economy. But July, I went to Sydney and I saw a full room of 500 to 600 people. I had Timothy who borrowed $50 and started the business, and now it's a full-time job. And I had a lot of leaders over there, and I saw Sandeep, so 3 months he came into Ghana. See, what stops me? So I became active. Of course, today, thank God that I am Ruby, but I have a volume of $800,000 on my left leg waiting to be diamond. What is good about Validus for those first time over here? It promises you every Tuesday between 2 to 3%. It has never failed. It has never failed a single day saying that technical glitch, we delay payment. No. Every Tuesday, you wake up in the morning, you open your website, you get your 2.35, 2.3%. Because I built the network, I took my family and friends comes in. It's too good to be true, but it's true. And so it grows. Every Friday is a bonus. So I've got twice a day, twice a week payment. Who would want that? I work in the travel agency, in the cleaning business, I've got a lot of headaches, management problem, staff's problem. This one, I don't have to rent it. Even if I'm not doing anything, if I don't build the business, I just put my money, 5,000 example, for initial, 60 weeks will become 17,500. Let's see if I don't touch that. Leave it there for another 60 weeks. You know how much it will come? Take out your phone and calculate. 17,500 times 350%. It will become 21,000 plus. And if you leave it for another 60 weeks, which is about 3 years plus, that's about almost $1 million.
Wow.
Which bank will give you this? Which industry will give you this? It's ridiculous. It's too good to be true, but it's true because I've tested, I've taken up my first cycle. So I'm encouraging the first timers, don't look back. I waited too long. Come in. Come in with $100, come in $50, never mind. And then when it's good, grow your business.
Well done.
Okay guys, the next step is get registered, purchase the first membership tier, benefits from your membership is connected and added benefit. I know you guys probably have lots of questions. If you have who you're invited, you can ask them, and they'll guide you. We have leaders here, you can ask any question if you want. Now I want to call upon one of our diamond leader. I highly, worked a long time. I'm looking from last year. All you guys are here because of him, because he's the one we started last year on June or May in a small South Bank, in a place which only 10, 12 people came. Now we have live event happening in the West, Wednesdays, Saturday, and every Monday we have in Southeast. What we're doing is we're inspiring, and all because of this gentleman, our Shafi brother. He's our diamond leader, great leader, and brother, all yours.
Thank you so much.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Thank you each and everyone for coming in. A houseful event. Unfortunately, we've got one side of the screen doesn't work, but it's still okay,
Yes.
right? Because this screen is for brand new people. People who are already in the business, you don't even just look at the other side. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, before I forget, did Brother Sadi did an amazing job?
Yes.
Can you all my name is Shafi Hassan. For people who are seeing me for the first time, I've just seen this business a year ago, not just last Christmas or the Christmas before. Someone did courtesy thought of me from Sydney, shared this information on a Zoom call, and you saw whatever you saw here. I saw very similar information with very little belief, and of course I've got no idea which company. It's of course the first time. But I was open-minded. I thought 2021, Corona took away 2020. We all know what happened. And then I thought 2022, if I don't try something new, it will be another year, right? Before that, traditionally, I operated a Nando's franchise for more than 10 years. I operate another business in the city. So I've done traditional businesses for a bit. Before that, I've done my corporate world for a bit more than 8 years. And I was always open to see how this digital world is growing, and the world is shifting towards digital. They're getting human replaced by better machines, better technology, and either we can watch all that happen or take advantage of while something is changing around us, right? Remember, previously people used to write physical checks to pay.
Yeah.
And then everything changed to digital. Now you just log in, and people used to say, never on my phone, I'll log in and put my number there. I'll rather go to the bank, give my cash, and take my cash. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Right? Now what's happening?
Digital.
Right? Remember calls, if you remember 10 years ago, you have to go say, hello, how was your day? And you shop and everything. Now is like 50 self-checkout, and probably one guy is selling cigarettes.
Yes.
Right? Same thing, McDonald's. I operated Nando's franchise, and the direction was very clear. They first told us the new till machines are so good that you have to buy extra 3 or 4, so that you give that faster service. Now they don't want to do that. They want to just leave one and try to ignore the customer as much as you can, so they go and order themselves. Right? So that means the technology has become so easy that things which were previously not possible are possible today. Now, how many of you are new here? Like, not in the system, but new seeing this information first time. So now my conversation is with you guys. Now what Brother Sadiq showed was a first one type of income where the company will do what they are doing. You just take the membership into this opportunity. They want to see themselves as one of the biggest growing community in the world, where a company at the back end utilize some experts to take advantage of the pool of money and trade as banks do. Now, the moment I talk about bank, people say, are you a banker? Are you a financial advisor? What do you know about banks? Right? It's okay. If you don't know, it's fine. But we can take advantage, okay? Because the CEO of the company, Mr. Howard Friend, has been trading for banks for over 30 years. JP Morgan Bank, Swiss Bank, and Bank. So, he knows the business. Now, the founders of the company, they're not bankers, but they are like Uber owners. Who knows Uber here? Right? Everyone knows? Right? Now, Uber doesn't drive, Uber doesn't cook, Uber don't even see who's sitting in the car, they don't most of the time know who's driving. Now, when Uber was new, what happened? They said, said, oh, they're gonna ban this one, it's gonna be very unsafe, and this and that, and a lot of media, whatever happened. Now what happened to taxi? Right? So from one app, if they can replace a big business was there for a number of years, I don't know, from since the time the car or probably any of the old means of transport that the public transport was there. But now with Uber, it has changed. One app. Right? Now, do you think there will be more apps, more smart people sitting out there? One of my friends is here. Ahmed is in the business for a long time, but he's here for the first time. So what I'm saying is, there are so many smart people, and they have got so many bigger ideas than whatever we are thinking right now. How many of you are business owners here? Few of us? How many of you are working for someone else? Half of us. Anyone not working? It's me. Right? Because I don't like to work. It's not that I can't work, but I don't like to work for someone else. I would rather work for myself. Right? Now, there's a question now. Is do you want to work actively or passively? Active means you got to go get paid. Trade your time and money. Right? Give more time, more money comes. Now, who thinks money is valuable? You sure? Who thinks time is more valuable? Right?
I think health is more valuable.
An asset called time. We all have got very limited. Right? So either you encash it at the right place or use it smartly. You can spend the time with your friends, family, to do something for the community, to do something, spend time with your kids and all that. So the whole idea why you should look Validus a little bit closely and try to understand is, can you create more time for yourself? If not, someone else will put you to work. Whether it could be your own business, it could be a job, or, so if you can create time, then you'll have more options. You need, of course, money. And if you can get money and time together, is that something good to be part of? Yes. Validus can be a vehicle for you to create a little bit extra time, a little bit extra money. Is that next half an hour good to spend?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let's take a look. So Brother Sadi covered the first type of income where you become a member, you get some rewards. So if you don't become a member, no rewards. And if you stay more patient, there is more rewards, right? But once, remember it's only lasts for 60 weeks. It's not lifetime membership. So if you think how this company is doing it, they're doing only for 60 weeks only. Remember that. Now, while that 60 weeks is happening, we can do a few things. We can get some more extra sources of income. I'll take you through it. Before we get into this, who got paid a bonus from their work in last few months? Not from Validus. Not from Validus. Outside Validus.
Work never gave me any bonus.
One. Okay, great. How many of you got recognized from work?
No, never one.
Got recognized, great. So you're working from right employers. Great. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Okay. Now, the first type of bonus, it's called direct bonus. Direct referral, let's say your electricity company, mobile company, any of the company, you refer someone, they tell you take a $50 credit, refer a friend. Did that happen to anyone?
Yep.
Ever happen? Happen? Yes? Yes? Same thing. Let's say you're here. The best part of Validus is you can refer yourselves. Anyone referred themselves?
Yes.
Right. If you are in Validus, you all know, right? So you can be on the top, you refer yourself a couple of times, you get a direct bonus. How much? 10%. So whatever is the size of the package you have, so for example, over here it says 5,000 on the right side, 10,000 on the left side. The moment you activate, it could be your friends, family, or yourself, you get a direct bonus of 10%. Right? It's just an example, but the bonus gets paid instantly. Is that good?
Yes.
This means you just open your account, share it with a friend, if he likes it, and you want to duplicate that, you get a direct referral because you help company expand the business by one extra member. Is that okay?
Yes.
Not bad. Right? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. Okay, now the second one is network bonus. What is network bonus? In entire lifespan in Validus, you just need to have 2 teams. Now two teams doesn't mean you need to know everyone in this room. It's just, let's say you've got two friends and you share business with person A and person B. Now, if they like the business, do you think they will also know one or two friends?
Yes.
Right? And do you think will they know someone and it will duplicate? Right?
Yes.
Now, networking previously used to explain this happened, that happened. After COVID, it's so easy. Right? One person get affected, it takes over everywhere. Right? Now, we don't want to, people don't like when I give that example of Corona, but it's easy to explain and it can grow that fast. Right? Now, there is an example. Let's say team on the right, team on the left, one side of the whole team produce a new volume or billing of 100,000, another side the team produces a billing of 80,000. You get paid 10% of the team which has done a little bit less than the other one. So the weaker team, you get 10% as a team referral. It's one-off. Of course, the next week, new referral comes in, you get 10% of that. The leftover amount will get carried forward in the next week, and any leftover production you get that will be accumulated for next week. Okay? There is a catch over here. Who likes catch? You know what's
Cash.
catch?
We all like cash.
No, not cash. Catch. What's the catch? Right? The catch is maximum you can get paid is 35,000 per week.
Very good.
Is that a good catch?
Very good.
That's probably one of the best ones. When I saw this first time, I was like, who would not take 35,000 a week and ever worry about anything else? Now, I know someone who's already maxing out his 2 IDs within the family. 2 are maxing out every week 35,000 and they're not happy. Previously, they were excited that how can I get to this 35 in first time in my week and then see how it will progress forward. Now they're maxing out in 2 IDs every week, and now they're not happy because their business volume is so big that 35,000 weekly is smaller. So the company is paying what they committed, of course, but the extra volume produced stays in the system and exceeds the net. So this keeps companies sustainable. So if you would have heard one of those things where a few people joined early in the company, they did a great job, built a massive team, and then this person or whoever is the first set of people now making more money than the company. And now companies say that it's not sustainable to just keep feeding them. And now they say, you know what, see you later. So Validus want to stay as long as they can in the system by putting the right sustainability criteria so that regardless how big the team or the network grows, there is KPIs and set of caps wherever they can so that the system remains sustainable. It's more like an ecosystem. Okay. Now, if you don't understand any part of any slide, of course, sit with the person invited you, probably then take you through any fine details. Another important part, right, is the bonus structure. Whenever you refer someone, there is a bonus. If you don't refer, what happens?
No more bonus.
No bonus, right? The rewards will come for your membership. If you refer someone or your team refers someone, there is some bonus coming your way. If there is no production, no bonus. But let's say there is activity happening within your team, and let's for an example, let's say there is someone receive a bonus of $10,000 this week. They are eligible to receive 10,000 through their team production. How many of that? 70% of that is redeemable. That means 70% of that bonus you can access straight away. So 7,000 you can use it, and 30% will remain with the company. So let's say everyone have got a team, and let's say this week everyone got $1,000 bonus get paid. So 700 you can withdraw it, but 300 will remain with the company from everyone, right? So if you see the whole volume of the team, whoever is producing some number, 30% stay back with the company, and they hold it for 13 months. And they produce more daily monies out of that money, in a way. And then they release 10% every single month to you. But they release it 13 times instead of 10. So 10%, 10 times would have been 100%. But they give you extra 3 months to try and come at the same time. And meanwhile, whatever extra they produce, we'll try and somehow recover the 70% so that company remains sustainable and continue to pay those bonuses. Is that good system?
Yes.
Very, very smartly designed. Now, if you see seen purple, there's also another catch. So I like to just keep things simple and easy so that people say, ah, nobody told me this. And of course we do in our trainings as well. Now every member, whoever starts with Validus, will maximum can earn 5 times of their subscription. That means if you got $1,000 subscription, how much would you make maximum? 5,000. That's it. So if you were the first person in Australia and you sign up for everyone in Australia, and your package remains 1,000, maximum company says we give you is 5, that's it. So for someone to get paid more, if your team is producing more numbers, you've got to buy more packages. That means, imagine you walk in the farm, you pluck all the fruits, and pretty much cut all the trees, because they're so good that you take care of everything in there. Wood, the fruit, everything. Now, you want to have more fruits next time, next week. You need to plant more. So that same way, you cannot have more than 5 times. So you need to buy more package to get another 5,000, for example. So you buy 1,000, get 5,000, 1,000, 5,000. The bonuses will give you enough money to buy another one, so you don't need to really buy, just play with the bonus. Is that good?
Yes.
Awesome. That means the company will still remain sustainable. So that means the existing set of people have to continue buying new memberships. The new set of people also need to buy membership. So the company has got two-way cash flow. Outside there, other things they do with their investment. Okay. And after 60 weeks, they don't have to pay anything to anyone. Once the subscription is fully paid, their job is done. Whatever they do with their original subscription is their money. It's like if you go to McDonald's, you pay $5, you get a burger. But what McDonald's do with that $5 is their business. They might buy another 5 burgers, pay a staff, pay rent, it's their business. Right? You cannot ask them. Same thing Validus says, we commit to give you according to the size of the package, and maximum we pay you for 60 weeks, and depends how patiently you stay. Awesome. Everyone with me so far? Am I still complicated? Easy? Simple? Okay. Awesome. There's another component to the business where we call this one as a shareholding position into the company. A company have got plan for long term, right? They don't want to keep recruiting members for the rest of their life. Probably at certain point they'll say we don't want any more new subscription, new packages. We are happy with what we have. But from that there will be a set of people who will be called as matrix members. You would have heard a few people would have said matrix. So what is matrix is a 20,000 subscription, 5,000 at the top and 15,000 immediately under that, directly referred. Most of the time it's the same person who's got those 3 together, so it's altogether 20,000. Now what happens when you join matrix is you get another position into another ladder which is maintained and managed by the company, and you get auto-placed into this ladder. Right now in Validus we have already reached level 8, we're halfway through level 8. And over the time it will reach level 12, and after that probably there's no more matrix. Questions at the end. Is that okay? So you can hold on. Any question or take a picture, then I'm happy to answer. Right? So the matrix, how does it work? What's the benefit of considering to be a matrix? First is 20,000 subscription will give you over 60 weeks how much? About
70,000.
close to 70, 60 to 70,000. Right? Just an easy number to remember. If you stay patient and you don't withdraw anything in between. So just watch your time grow, and trust me, it's very, very, very tempting to just ask for a withdrawal. You can do it every week, but once you reach 60 weeks, you'll never ever be Validus. So you've got 2 members who have already completed 60 weeks. Ask them, bribe them, say, brother, can I take your ID? Can you leave from here? See what they say. So yeah, that's a system. They've designed this in such a way that the company remains sustainable. So these are the people who are serious, they want to stay with Validus for long term, and the company want to give them extra residual income, which is $1 a day, which number of people get placed under them. Now, for Matrix, I can stay here and talk about another half an hour how the system is beautifully designed. When I was new, I didn't understand ever anything, especially this slide. I understood everything else, just this slide. I said, let me first subscribe myself and see what I can do with me, and then I'll understand everything. But it's amazing system. Awesome. Now, as we go further, the company also like to recognize people. for their positions and the work they've done. Most of the time, people become jade by themselves, or sometimes they join and help a friend. They put a 5,000 package and help a friend with 5,000, they are jade. So pretty much jade is a first week process. Few people do it on day one, so it's easy. The next position we call is sapphire, where from 5,000 you can grow on both sides to 20,000 each. Nice and easy. You get a small reward of Apple Watch or a $200 cash reward. You can choose what you like. And the next position is called Ruby. We heard a great testimonial from Brother Rizan, who qualified himself as a Ruby today. You also get an Apple phone, whatever is the latest phone, or alternatively $700 cash. Is that okay?
Yes.
Have you got any? How many rubies have you got in the room? 1, 2. So we heard from Brother Rizan. Can we get both the rubies at the front, please?
Yes.
Let's hear from everyone.
Let's give it to them.
So, hello everyone, my name is Ismail Sokol Haika. I am a full-time imam for the Muslim community. Been doing it for 15 years. I never got any recognition, I never got any bonus. But I joined Validus because my very good friends are founders of this company. Friends that I know them from 2015. And I've been traveled with them, Malaysia, Singapore, here in Sydney, Perth, Adelaide, together. So they are friends that I've been traveling for many days. I know them very well, we are family friends. So they called me in October 2021, and they said that we are preparing a company that is going to go for, we already have made the plan for 10 years first, and then the other 10 years, which is 20 years, they're talking in October 2021. So I said, I'm in, no problem. And I will support you by becoming a member of the company and purchasing whatever product you have. So November they called me again, they gave me the presentation, very simple, was only phone call. So I purchased the first package, $4,000 US. I became a member when Validus had only 5,000 members. I had proper explanation, but I did not pay attention. So that's why it's very important to pay attention. So they said to me, you purchase a package, and after 14 months, you will get 3.5 times of that package. So 11th of January this year, that $4,000 package, 14 months have been completed. And then I have got $12,000 US from Validus without doing anything. Without doing anything. The regret is 2 times the regret. Happy, yes. Happy is about 1 week because the money already spent it. Half of that I purchased another matrix, and then the other half we spent. 2 regrets are that if I paid more attention, why I didn't purchase $40,000 US, so I will withdraw $120,000 US. See the zeros? I put my zeros, they give me extra zeros. That number 1 regret. Number 2 regret, you heard about matrix. So matrix, you spend $20,000 US, which is about now 29,000 Australian dollars. Australian dollars has gone a little bit big and strong. So spending that, I could even borrow if I don't have, and have a matrix when was in November level 2 and level 3 was not complete. Level 3 was not complete. Those people who purchased matrix in November 2021, today they are making $700 US per day. Those people who did. I didn't pay attention. I didn't understood. I said it's a movie matrix, but it's a different matrix. So that I didn't pay attention. Then I didn't do on December. Those who did in December making $500 US per day now. I'm not there. Those who made in January making $400 US per day, and those who did in February making $300 US per day, and on and on and on. I start paying attention to Validus in July 2022, 7 months after. So I have a matrix, and I upgraded my packages when I start paying more attention to 5,000 and 10,000. And this is just getting started. It's just beginning for all of us here. So never too late. We are still in matrix level 8. So we haven't gone to level 12. Level 12 and 13 and 14 will continue. The one thing I want to tell Shafi is that he said that in our team there is 2 people who are making $35,000 US per week. and they are not happy. So tell them we can change their account. So they can make my account, and I get their account if they're not happy. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vinayak. I'm in Validus from last 6 months. As you said, currently I'm at a position. One of my friends, who I know from last 20 years, he put me in this business. Before coming to this business, I was in a job. Most of us I saw raise their hand, and we know how difficult it is. Because I was in a very highly stressed but high profile job. Before this, I was working as an advisor to the Premier of Victoria and Validus. So it was not only 40 hours, it was almost 50, 60 hours, very high-stakes job. When I came out, I was looking for an opportunity. So whether you're looking for starting a small business or leaving your job, when we go in the market to start a business, we all know how big money you need. But to tell you the truth, I started this with only $5,000 US. I couldn't get any other option to do this. And within 6 months, whatever I used to earn that high-profile, high-stress job, I'm working half of hours, and it's already challenging my salary in terms of money. So whether it is money or you are having more time, both ways really working for me. Because in that job, what I was missing is the time with my family. For any hobbies I do. But at the same time, every day I need to show up there because who will pay for my bills? The good thing is this system pays you not once, 4 times, but 9 times a month. That's the best thing about it. This system pays you 9 times. 4 times you get paid the first bonus, which comes to you every Tuesday, and every Thursday you get your network bonus. And as he explained for the passive bonus, you get it monthly. So I never found anything in my previous jobs or business, and pretty much now I'm getting back into it as a full time. So thanks for everything.
Amazing. Thank you very much for those stories and testimonials. Now, the next higher positions are called Emerald, Diamond, and Blue Diamond. We heard Emerald, Brother Sadiq, who did an amazing presentation and as a beginning just before me. Currently, I'm a Diamond right now and just working my way to the next position. At the moment in whole Victoria, there is no Blue Diamond. So anyone sitting in this room, you have got an opportunity. Right, so you're looking Validus as an opportunity which is still growing. You're seeing Validus at the baby stage. And you know, as we speak in the whole country, in Australia and New Zealand combined, we have got only 1 black diamond. But there are so many in line to get there. But anyone from this room has got the same equal opportunity, and you can prove yourself to be a black diamond or a crown diamond. Now at the bottom of it's a ladder, you take 1 step at a time. At the bottom there are some numbers. That means that will give you an amount of network bonus if you hit any of those brackets, right? So once you reach at a diamond position onwards, you can even consider this to be as a full-time opportunity for yourself, or also a global opportunity. That means from wherever you are in the world, this business is ready to go. Okay, now to support you through this system, so that imagine, we don't want this business to become like a Chinese whisper. Anyone know what is Chinese whisper? Who knows what it is? So imagine Brother Ismail explained business to person number 1, and she explained to number 2, number 3, and goes to the last person number 50 or 100, for example. It will be a completely different version, right? So we don't want that to happen for Validus, and of course Validus is more worried than us. That we don't want our company to be misrepresented in any market, so that people understand what this opportunity is all about, and they stay confident they're working with the right people, and they continue to grow with the right people. Now, every Mondays we are here in Bunjil Place. We do an event at 7:30 to 8:30 is 1 hour. Sometimes we just fluctuate it at 5-10 minutes. But usually we just try to wrap it up in 1 hour, sometimes 10 minutes. And then the next one is in Wednesdays in west of Melbourne. So if you've got someone in west side of the Melbourne and you live around here, you don't need to go there every week. Similar information is delivered over there every week Wednesday. And now we are also very close to launch a 3rd event in north side of Melbourne. so that because there is a lot of demand, people are requesting, so we're very close to launch a third event, so that Melbourne is geographically nicely covered. So if you're thinking and looking at Validus at this point of time, you're looking at a very, very good time. You don't have to figure out things by yourself. Everything's available. Is that good?
Yes.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, now if you got someone in Sydney, as we speak, every Wednesday on, there's the venue, your leaders can pass on this information. We've got same information delivered in Sydney, and then we've got same information delivered in Brisbane. We are very close to launching our first event in Perth. Very soon, Adelaide, still, we haven't done anything much, so it's just waiting for someone to come and help. So, as you can see, there's opportunity. Every Saturday, we do a Saturday special training for leaders who want to grow their team. At the moment, it's available only in West. For East, we are working out something, what we can do. Maybe we'll work out something, maybe on a Sunday. We haven't decided yet, but once we get this room capacity out of space, we'll probably launch our second training. Our first international convention, where the headquarters is in Dubai, so they're launching the first international convention on May 5th, 6th, and 7th in Dubai. It's going to be one of the event after this. Everyone in the world will know what is Validus, right? Through business from home, they already know we are in the top 3 consistently, or maybe top 5 within the first year. So after this big event, everyone will hear about Validus. So if you want to be after this event, you can wait till everyone talk about it and say, wait, don't join, I'm going to join you, I saw it before you. Probably they'll call you, you might have to join later. So don't wait till then. That's pretty much it, guys. You can take, we have got prototype websites. We're trying to imitate Validus, right? And trying to capture the audience because we are at the top few levels into the world right now. So our team website is called teamvalidus.com. There are a few other fake websites trying to imitate Team Validus and trying to redirect traffic into other competitors' website and trying to take advantage of people who are excited to start their own journey. So the system allows only for people to join through their network or person invited you. It's an exclusive membership program. You cannot just go online and subscribe to this membership. If you're on any website which allows you to join by yourself, it's not the right website. So make sure you join with someone invited you or follow the right website. Now, before you go, I would like to leave with a small piece of advice. Right? Who remember Bitcoin when it was $1? Anyone?
Yeah.
What did you saw when you heard about it first time?
It's not gonna work.
Don't know what this thing is.
Yeah.
Right? And I regret I didn't have a friend who would have mistakenly pushed me to just say put $100 here. That could have been start of my crypto journey. So I started crypto just 3 years ago. Before that, I had no idea what is crypto. I mean, I've heard, seen up and down and crazy news, millionaires and whatever, but I've never really got an exposure to crypto market. But I was doing forex trading last almost 3.5, 4 years. I learned from an academy from UK. I was teaching people how forex trading needs to be done. It's the biggest market in the world. Few trillions get traded every single day, everything. Now, the thing is, whenever there is an opportunity, the uncertainty criteria always there, right? Anything, it can be anything. That's it, correct. It looks something like that, right? Something new, like whatever it is. So sometimes it's, but whenever there is a new opportunity, that's where, whenever there is uncertainty is very high, but that's where the opportunity is there as well, right? So what I'll suggest, don't take my suggestion, of course, but to take a look at the person invited you. Ask him, just show me your account. Right? Before Tesla, there was no battery cars. So imagine your friend was driving the first battery car. Like, how the hell are you driving on a battery car? Show me your account. It's easy. Rather, you just walk into a Tesla showroom, buy a new car, and then realize you made a wrong choice. You can help, a friend can help you out. So have a look at your friend's account, what they are doing, how long they've been doing, right? If not, come back to another session. Attend one of our Zoom trainings. Right? There's enough help available for you to just make a decision with your first glimpse, because sometimes the first look is not the real one. You might have to give a second one because we see so many things every day. Half of you probably are very tired from a long day from work. It's Monday today. But give yourself a little bit time. And if you think this is something you want to try anyways, better you try and fail rather than just fail without doing it. Because the regret of not doing something is much higher than, better than the fear of failing. You know, fear of failing will always push you forward in the right direction because you learn and become a better version of yourself. Learn something new which you don't know today. I hope I have served you guys very well, or at least made value of your time. Thank you very much for listening. And before we go, what we do is usually we take a nice picture. I took you from the back end. I would like to just take from here. It's not going to go on any social media. It's just from a group so that we just show how we are going to do. Okay, so just one quick second, or use your phone. One quick second. Like this. Yes. If you can see the screen.
Should do a video or something.
Video?
Now that it's free.
All right, let's do a video on Community Month. All right, who's going to say Validus? Me. All right, Brother Sadiq is going to say Validus because he's the emerald. He's a everyone else can say freedom, okay?
Yes.
But we need to have some energy. If not, I'll just delete it and we go home.
We
All right, big energy. Let's do it. It's a full house, so let's have some energy.
Nice and
All right?
loud.
Okay, so at count of 3, 3, 2, 1, go.
Validus!
Freedom! Validus!
Freedom!
Validus!
Freedom!
Let's go! Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Go on in.
Let's go, man.
What happened?